This is a demo video for John. John, this is your Roman Props Graflex with your Goth3D Knight Chassis. Ready to ship. It will ship like this. I'll just give you a brief demo video of how to open it up and some of the functions. So you open up your clamp, push up a little, twist, and then gently pull back out. And close back up the clamp just for your first part of your chassis reveal. So your Goth3D Knight Chassis version 2 with the spinning part on the pommel, your kill switch and your recharge port are going to be here.
The jungle and wastes are not to be travelled lightly.
So come on in the first font, which is OB4, I believe. You've got all your Kyberphonic fonts that you requested loaded in here. You've got your pulsating crystal, and your blade plug is in here right now. Activation button here. So, you know, got a nice smooth swing with your extra LEDs. I have done a different variation of, you know, styles for some of them. This, as you'll see, is a cyclone effect right here. You got the shine through from your glass eye, and there's something special with this one which I like, is you have shine through coming through the clamp card. Now, when you put your pommel back on, I just want to show you this first, and I made an extra little cutout for you here, which I think came out pretty nicely. It's a nice little added feature. Once you put on your pommel, of course, line up these holes with these slits in the pommel, and in it goes. And when you twist, that's where you'll see your cutout. Like I said, it's just a little extra I added so that your LEDs inside will shine through, which I think came out quite nice. Let me just turn off the light so we'll see it extra. And the beauty of this is, if you don't like it, let me just turn off the saber for now and twist off. The beauty of this is, if you don't like it, you just rotate your pommel to the other side. For whatever reason you don't like it, you don't want to see it all the time, line up the other side. So you'll know what I mean when you see it. There's essentially two ways this pommel can go on. You know, front to back to front, doesn't matter. But you'll see right now it's still pulsating inside here, but you will not see it because your pommel is on that side. So the cutout is in one side. So like I said, I think it's came out really nicely. Something a little extra special for you. Let's go on to the next font. The next font, you just flick down this switch.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Green, the Luke Skywalker font. See your clamp card lights up.
I am a Jedi.
2 Luke Skywalker fonts in a row as requested. I'm not going to go through all the fonts. You know what you have. They're all there. You listed them out for me. You sent them to me. They're all some beautiful Kyberphonic fonts and fonts from Saber font. Just, I guess, some more instructions with the Saber. I will send a sheet with all these instructions. But just a quick overview here. Hold down the button for 1 second. We'll give you your music. I have installed just a range of different music in here, just some random stuff throughout. This is a Luke Skywalker, so you have your twin sons music. Hold down again to turn off. The first time was just a single click. There's some, you know, nice extra features in here with the FET 236 buttons. If you hold down the auxiliary,
battery level
and
91%.
Hold down auxiliary and press the activation, it'll give you your battery level. So let's see, go again, hold, press.
Battery level 91%.
The opposite, if you hold down power and press down auxiliary,
enter volume menu.
will enter your volume menu. And then you hold the saber like this, almost like a flashlight, and spin it.
Maximum volume.
Right, spin right.
Maximum volume.
For maximum volume, spin left to go down.
Minimum volume.
For this purpose, I'm going to leave it turned up.
Maximum volume.
And
Maximum volume.
to leave the menu, just
Volume menu end.
press the activation button. But like I said, I will send a full sheet with all the instructions on there. All right, let's open it up and have a look at your beautiful chassis reveal. We will remove the clamp card, remove the pommel, and to get your chassis out, you remove the glass eye, like so. And then a gentle twist and a pull. That's your motion activation just coming on. I will turn it off for now. But there you'll see your extra LEDs in the side as requested, your LEDs in the pommel, and this flashing LED is for your Bluetooth. We'll get to that in a moment. Pulsating green to cyan crystal for this font. And when we turn on, again, just some different LED effects here and there. This one is pulsating out. This one is pulsating in and out. You got your Shtok V3 in here. When the chassis is out like this, you just press the button. Press the button here, the auxiliary here to switch to the next font, and this is the activation. Here's a Darth Vader font. So again, we got some different blinkies going on here. This time the crystal is constantly flashing. You got a really slow back and forth, and you got nothing on the side until you turn it on, and then you have pulsing, and that's when this goes back and forward faster. So I won't go through all of these because I'll leave it as a surprise for you to figure them all out. But let's look at one more just to show you. This is another Luke Skywalker font. And again, you see the blinkies are just going 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Over here, they're going up and down. The crystal is pulsing, and when you turn on, they'll do something different. Of course, you've got your clash, got your blasters, etc., etc. But I'll put in a blade in a moment and show you those. Let me just get to the Bluetooth effect. So I'll just open this up and give you a quick demo of your Bluetooth. So you open your door here for your Proffie access, and then you can take this right off. Proffie access right here. You know, you can get out your SD card with the tweezers. You can access your Proffie here if you ever want to change your own sound fonts. It's your Bluetooth module on top, and this blinking light tells you that Bluetooth is ready. So I'm gonna just pull in. This is my old phone, so I'm just gonna show you the Force Sync app. So download the Force Sync app. And here we go, searching for Sabers. Now, the first time you pair, it will ask you for a code, which is 0000. I will text that to you as well if you have any hassle. Just give me a shout if there's any hassle connecting. So right here is what you'll see. And if you watch your light, when I connect, oh, so this is the first time. This is perfect. It will show you 0000. This is because I'm connecting for the first time with my old phone. And there goes your red light on, and your green light stays steady because we have connection. That is what those lights are for. You've got to scroll to Proffie. Press Proffie. And then you're going to have, it's got the Force FX app, just has some simple controls in here. You've got your remote control, so power on, power off, switch preset, play your music. You can adjust the volume in here pretty easy. It shows you your battery level. If you turn on, you've got your clash effects. So you can do all your clash, force effects, etc., etc. If we go back, the music tracks doesn't really work on this app from what I understand, but you can see your presets in here. So press this and then press list of presets, And these are your presets. Preset 1, OB4 with the music, main theme. Preset 2, A New Hope Training, The Return, you know, all your fonts that we put on, that I put on there as we discussed. You know, you got a lot. You got a nice few fonts on here. I've also doubled up the factory fonts at the end for some extra colors and stuff. So that is the Bluetooth. Let's put this back on. You click on your cover, and then we're all back together, and I'll show you just how to reassemble this. So when you need to put this back in, line up your activation button with your activation button, and this is important that you need to actually, what's actually important is to remove the blade plug first. So flathead screwdriver, undo your flathead screw. There goes your blade plug. It can go in and out either way from the bottom of the top. So again, line up the activation button, or line up this circular hole with the glass eye. Now this part is important. Oops, oh, we activated by mistake. The slider switch, we need to hold it all the way up with our thumb when we're putting in. So slider switch held all the way up with the thumb. Actually, you know what I'm going to do for this part? I'm going to turn it off, because with the twist activation and with the button activation, that can happen quite a lot. It's no problem if that happens. I just want it turned off so it's not drowning me out, so when I'm instructing you how to do this. So again, keep your slider all the way up, insert nice and gently, and then you'll see it starting to line up. I did not have this clicked on properly, so that's a good lesson learned. If it's not fitting in, there's something wrong. So I did not click back on the door fully. So I'm actually glad that happened, because now you can see how this can happen. So click the door on fully. Do not force it. It should go nice and gentle. You see now after I clicked on the door, it's going up nice and gentle. And then just give it a little wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle the side to side as you push it very gently. Don't force anything. Line up the holes. See how the glass eye hole lines up? And then pop your glass eye back in. Make sure the threads catch correctly. Don't thread it the wrong way, or don't force it in, because you will strip the threads, and once they're stripped, it will be very difficult to get them to work again. So that's it. Your saber's back together. Switch it back on.
I've been expecting you.
It's your Emperor font. That is a blaster effect. You can also, change color by holding this down and holding this down, holding down the two buttons, and then rotating the hilt. Again, there'll be a whole sheet of instructions for you. But for now, let's just pop in a blade and show you some of the styles. Right. So here we are with the blade popped in. Excuse my messy workstation. We're still on the same font on that red. I'm doing the twist activation, or you can do your press button. You have your blaster effects. Just by pushing here, flicking the auxiliary blaster effects. You got your clash, obviously. If you hold down the power button and clash, you get the kind of lock-up effect. Other different fonts with some other. And actually something important to note here is, if you hold the saber facing down this way and then change your fonts, it will go backwards. So let's go back to the start.
I am a Jedi. Ben Kenobi?
I believe that is the first font. So we are now back at the start. Got your cyan blade. Your flash and your clash. Next font, blue blade. got your Luke, your green blade. These clashes, like, see that tip drag, point the saber down, hold your power button, and you know, just clash it, and you got tip drag and melt and all these kinds of effects. So there's our twist off. So everything with the saber, you know, turned out absolutely beautiful. So you see your LEDs shining through the clamp, and that is pretty much it. You know, just a quick demo of the blade styles and things, of course, there. You know, I'll let you figure out everything for yourself. The fonts and the music style that's behind there. So all the different LED variations. It'll be a nice little surprise for you to figure it all out and go through them all when the saber arrives. So this will be shipping out to you, John. You know, congratulations on your new saber. I hope you enjoy it, and may the force be with you.